Picking up a birth certificate, applying for a passport, or reporting a fallen tree. These are all things that you can do here at the new 311 Customer Service Center. My name's Tom Matthews, and on this episode of The Buzz, I'll be talking to the city manager to find out everything we need to know about the new 311 Customer Service Center. All right, Mr. Manager, we're here at the new Worcester 311 Customer Service Center. What does that mean? What is this?
The purpose of why this was created, we want to create a space for the community that gives people the opportunity to access municipal government services. I wanted them to be able to access birth certificates, issues or complaints they need for 311, be able to file for passport, pick up trash bags, et cetera, et cetera. We wanted that to be able to be in the community without getting folks or the community to have to come to City Hall. We would come to them.
All right, and so where are we right now? What's the address?
So right now we're at 799 Main Street, right in the heart of Main South. Vibrant community, a vibrant neighborhood in our city with a lot of businesses, a lot of engagement and things that are happening in this neighborhood. We have a highly engaged neighborhood organization, the Beacon Brightly Neighborhood Organization. And
folks might remember, if they've been here, they might think, wasn't there a center here before? Why did you want to relaunch and reactivate this space?
Yeah, so we had a center next door. And one of the challenges with that center is when we first opened the center, the day of the ribbon cutting, the launch of that day, the governor of Massachusetts announced a shutdown for the state of emergency related to the pandemic, COVID-19. And so that impacted our ability from the get to excel and be able to provide the services that we needed to. So we had to shut it down. We tried to bring it back online, but there were some challenges. And so then we had the opportunity to reconsider our lease agreement. We considered our partnership with Worcester Community Housing Resource. They're the landlord who owns the property. This space became available, and we thought, how do we reimagine the space and relaunch it with the brand? Worcester 311 became the new brand. We have launched the mobile application. We have launched more services within that application. So we wanted to rename it and use that brand as a way to introduce the new customer service center.
So this is another extension of Worcester 311. How is 311 going?
311 is going well. There's a lot of opportunity where people are contacting, bringing their issues, their concerns, whether it's through the mobile application or online. Or Facebook. People are using Facebook as a way to communicate, Facebook Messenger to communicate with our staff. And so currently right now we have staff here that are staffed here on a day-to-day basis. One of the things that we were able to do here to extend the hours to night hours, where it extends the day and also includes even Saturday. So when you're running around trying to get a birth certificate on a Saturday or doing some of your errands on a weekend, this gives you the opportunity to come down, get a marriage certificate, etc., and be able to do some municipal services on a weekend.
That's awesome. And so no appointment necessary. People can just walk in right off the street and just come in.
Yeah, absolutely. Right now, doors are open. People can come right in at any time. When the place is open, they can come in and speak to the representatives that are here and try to get the information they need, and they can walk them through some of the services that we provide, and they can ask specific questions about things that they may need or things that they may want, and they can direct them. Again, we want to be the front door to municipal services in your local neighborhood.
Perfect. You mentioned earlier birth certificate, death certificate, passport registration. Can you talk about some of the other services that folks can come in here and have?
Yeah, so one of the things that we wanted to make this is a community center, right? A place that people can come in and take advantage of it. Whether there's a neighborhood meeting, they want to have a neighborhood meeting, whether they want, we can host workshops in here. We're partnering with the state to provide Department of Transitional Assistance services here. We're looking to expand that as well. Provide any opportunities for even district councilors to have office hours here to engage with the residents. Anything that we can do to make sure the space is activated and people know that they can access those services in here. And the passport was a great thing. The passport was something that was important to us because there's only one location that you can go and get your application, submit your application. Now you can do that here. You don't have to go to the post office. You can come to the Worcester 311 Customer Service Center, walk in on a Saturday, and be able to then access that application and submit that here to the state.
So I know oftentimes when there's a high heat index or if it's cold at night, the city often opens up heating and cooling centers. Will this space be used as one?
Yeah, that's exactly one of the things that we want to continue to do is we want to continue to look at spaces in which when there are, hot summers like we're experiencing this summer, or in the winter time when there's very cold nights, where we can provide some heating opportunities. This can become that warming and cooling center to provide some water and provide an opportunity for the residents to come out of the elements. So we want to continue to expand that, and this site provides us for that.
All right, so new spot open up here on Main Street. Is there any plans to open up any other similar spots throughout the city?
Yeah, that's the intent. The intent and the idea is to expand and look at least to provide one in every business quarter within the city, and at least one in every district. That way it allows us to connect to different individuals in different districts. Providing those opportunities allows us to branch out, be more open and accessible to the residents of the city.
All right, is there anything else folks should know about the new 311 Customer Service Center?
No, I think, this is an opportunity that I think people should remember and understand, that this is a way for them to access government services. You don't need to come to City Hall. You can come here, whether it's after hours or in the weekends, and we'll be ready to serve you.
Awesome. All right, well, thank you, Mr. Manager, for taking us through this. And thank you for tuning in. As always, make sure to give us a follow on all of our social media channels, and head on over to worcesterma.gov to find out everything else that's happening in the city.